Hi everyone, welcome to a quick video on how to download our BorrowBox ebook and e-audiobook service on an Apple device and an Android device. So we're just going to start off by looking at an Apple device. The first thing to do is, once your device is switched on, click on your App Store icon to launch the App Store. Now once that's opened, you need to find the BorrowBox app. So at the bottom right hand corner of the screen you'll see there's a search box. Click on that. And in the search box at the top now, start to type in BorrowBox. And you'll see that it will show a list of results underneath there. So click the second one which says BorrowBox Library, and that will take us to the app. So now to download your app, you'll see you've got BorrowBox Library in the top left, and you've also got various other apps here that are similar to that. So the other apps have got a sign which says Get next to it. I've already downloaded the app, so mine has a cloud. If you're doing this on your own device, you'll see the Get button, so simply click where that Get button is, and you'll see it will start to download. On your own device you'll be prompted to enter your Apple ID and your password, so once you've entered those, it will start downloading like it's done here. The sign which says Get will say Open. Click where it says Open now, and that will launch the app for you. So the first screen you see once you open up the app is the sign in screen. So first thing you do is select your library. So we are Inverclyde Libraries, so in that search box start to type in Inverclyde, and you'll see that will pop up again. So select Inverclyde from the list that shows, and then the next thing to do is where it says ID barcode. You type in the barcode that's on your library card, and the PIN is your PIN number that's registered to your library card. Once you've entered both of those, you click where it says sign in. I'm just going to quickly do that off screen, and then I will come back so that you don't see my own login details. Now once you've signed in, the first screen you'll see is for terms and conditions. Ask if you'd like to save your password onto your device, which is absolutely fine if it's only you that uses it. However, if you share a device, it might be best not to do that. That's personal preference, so I'm just going to select not now for that. And then you'll see the terms and conditions of using the BorrowBox app, which you can read to your heart's content. You can go down to the bottom there, scroll quickly and read them, or you can select agree, which most people do, and just move to the next screen. Then the app will show you some tips on using BorrowBox for your iPad or your iPhone. You can again scroll through these to see the different tips that are there, or you can just skip and move on to your BorrowBox screen. So this is your main screen in BorrowBox. It tells you your loans, your reserves, and your loan history. So we're just going to quickly download a title, and just for a basic illustration of how you would do that, you've got the different options along the bottom of the screen. You'll see you've got My Loans, e-audiobooks, ebooks, search, and settings. They're all fairly self-explanatory. So you can go into e-audiobooks, and that will show you a list of e-audiobook titles that you can download for free. The top bars separate these into different search categories, so adults, young adults, children, genres. And the ebook screen is exactly the same. It shows you various different ones. So the title we're going to download today is the Penelopiad by Margaret Atwood, because we're actually going to be using this for our Twitter book group, which is going to start on Wednesday the 15th of April. There'll be more information to follow on that on our social media, so make sure you follow us on there and you can see what's happening. So to download your title, just click where it says Borrow Now. It'll ask you to confirm the loan. Confirm that. Next screen will pop up and ask if you want notifications, so it's always good to select yes for that, and it'll let you know when your books are due to be returned. Although it's just good to remember that when you're using BorrowBox, they'll just be returned automatically at the end of the 3-week period unless you renew them. So we're just going to select yes. Allow notifications, and it tells you that our loan is successful, so you can either select read now to go directly into the book, or keep browsing. So I'm just going to select keep browsing, so I'll show you how you go into your book once you have downloaded it. So if we say keep browsing, we stay on this screen. So back along the bottom of your device now, you go to My Loans, click that. It tells you at the top there that your loans, ebooks, and you'll see that the one that we've downloaded, the Margaret Atwood, is sitting there. So you just click on the cover of the book to open it, and your book will start there. Once you are finished reading your book, you just push in the middle of the screen and that will bring up your options, and you click to go back to My Loans just at the top left. Now when you do that, you'll see that it puts in a bookmark for you and it remembers where you finished reading, and the next time you click on to that, it will take up from that point. So we're now just going to switch over to an Android device and show you the same thing. So now we've got our Android device switched on and connected to Wi-Fi. We're just going to go through the same process for downloading the app. So this time we go into the Play Store, so just click on that icon there on your home screen. Again, we need to search for the app, so if we go up to the top search box and just start typing in BorrowBox, you'll see that it's going to pop up there, so we'll click BorrowBox. And the next thing to do is just select Install. And this will begin the download process. It will take it onto your device and it will install it there for you. Once it's installed, you'll see that it will sit on the home screen of your device in future. So it just takes a second or two to do that. Once it's installed, you just click the button that says Open and that will take you into the app. Again, this is just as before, you select your library first of all, so click in the library box, start typing Inverclyde, and you'll see that it will pop up there, so select Inverclyde from that list. And again, as before, the ID barcode is your barcode that is on your library card, and your PIN number is the PIN that is linked to your library account. So again, I'm just going to enter those off screen and then we'll come back. So now we've logged in with our library barcode and PIN number. You see it takes you to the same screen as before with your terms and conditions. You can read through these at your leisure again and just agree at the bottom once you're happy with them. And this takes you to your main account page for BorrowBox. So you'll see this looks almost exactly the same as before on the Apple device, the only difference being that your settings for this are now in the top right hand corner in the profile link. So if we just click on that at the top right, you'll see that as your settings there, whereas before they were at the bottom right on the Apple device. The other thing to note here is you can see that the Margaret Atwood title is still there because we've logged in with the same account, and your downloads sync across your different devices. So if you download it on one device, it will appear on all your other devices too. So that's a very quick guide on how to download a title to BorrowBox using your Apple device or your Android device. The only thing to really note from here is that you might get some issues when you log in with your barcode and PIN number, and that might be because there's something on your screen in the library system that we have to reset. So if you do find, if you come up against this, just drop us an email at library.central@inverclyde.gov.uk and we can look into this and get it fixed for you. The other thing to note is that if you're not yet a library member and you'd like to use this service, you can join as an e-member. So I'll paste the link for that onto the post for this video so you can sign up there. And that will give you full access to BorrowBox for free. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you've got any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments field under the video. Or if you've got any questions about BorrowBox at all or you need any support, just let us know at library.central@inverclyde.gov.uk.